Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. And whoa, there have been some changes here. Okay, some really deep graphic changes here. Yes, indeed. And definitely some quality stuff here. And some of our favorite little older creatures have gotten some reworks as well. I just noticed this. I'm going like, what happened here? Okay, so first of all, we look at this guy here. Okay, I wanted to just look at him. Okay, I guess they're both... Wait a minute, how can they both be busy? Alright, I'm not gonna look at him. Well, we'll look really close at him here. See? The little, like, fire sore here. Here, check him out. And, of course, if you look over here, you look at these two guys. They're looking kind of different. Okay, dude, could you stand back there for a minute there, Gary? We're looking at the other guys. And check out the rhino dude. So there have been definitely some changes here in graphics. I've noticed slight changes in some other creatures as well. But, yeah, that's definitely very interesting. I don't know if it's been propagated over to the iOS. But, and you know the thing about it is, it looks like all of a sudden there's a lot more room. But when you actually go down, you see, well, actually, there's a little bit there, you know, there's a little bit there. Not a lot, but again, the problem I was having personally was the fact that they wouldn't allow me to have any more habitats. So room isn't really the problem for me. So I could squeeze a couple in some places. I could probably squeeze one in there. And I know for a fact I could squeeze one in there. It's just, you know, for the darknet, the legendary habitats, that is, the legendary habitats. But this is looking very nice, very nice. A little update there. I don't know how that's going to work on older devices, but hopefully it works well. Hopefully it works well. It's kind of nice that they did that. A nice little refresh on the graphics. Nice place to start. Okay, so you might notice over here too, while I was panning down, that Monster Wood was empty. Okay, so the Nautilus is available at Monster Wood. Yeah, I haven't gotten any. I kind of milked it this morning. I think it's like 20 tries. It's usually 20 tries. Yeah, I got a lot of money. I actually got 1, 2 gemmer, that kind of thing. But it was basically money, food. I guess there's basically a chance of getting a Nautilus. If you don't have Nautilus, he's an epic who is very, very good. Very good. Probably one of the top 3. Probably one of the top 3. Definitely and very, very useful indeed. So if you don't have him, might be worth going through a lot of videos just to get a chance to get him. I don't know what the chances are. Like I said, I didn't get him in the 20 I did, but I'm going to keep trying anyway because, you know, upgrading Nautiluses is just a good idea. And I got, you know, I ran into a problem with my Nautiluses. Where is it? Okay, so here we have this guy. This is a guy I raised up, and notice he's got all his rune slots open, and I actually got the skills exactly where I wanted them. Yeah, the problem is he's over here. He's in water, isn't he? Is he? Okay, well, I don't really know where he is right now, but the problem with him... No, actually, he is back over here, isn't he? He's not there. He's... Wait a minute, there he is. Yeah, this guy's already ranked up. If I take him apart, I will get extra cells for him. It's just that, you know, he has a lock ruin slot, and I didn't get the skills exactly where I wanted them for him. So I'm actually thinking of just trashing this guy and upgrading the other guy. I can already upgrade him right now because I have enough cells from taking Nautiluses apart. But I probably end up losing some cells, but I think that's probably for the best anyway because I never use gems to open up that spot. And I think it's probably just a good idea. But if you don't have one, it might be worth watching some videos to get a chance to get one. Alright, so what else do we have? We have war. Yeah, because I think that's about it for now. Yeah, they have that other thing going. And, you know, as I said, I didn't do any scrolls. It turns out I think they changed it so you only need 8. But I don't care. I said I was out, and I have no regrets. So I think basically war. Yeah, unfortunately, see, they have a rage war thing going, and we're still in our same problem. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to do a day skip. We're going to do a day skip. What that means is that in 2 days, you're not going to see the next part of this series. You're not going to see part 562. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finally do a testing video that day. And then the real next part is going to be the day after that. That's going to allow me to restart the war early in the morning. So I'm sure co-leaders know they're going to be unco-leaded during this time. So the war started yesterday at around noon. It was another instant as well. But the problem is we're just getting insanely tough teams. So yeah, we got that today. And let me tell you something. When there's an actual rage war and you can attack 10 times and you can't find anybody you can beat, it really sucks. I have team members saying, can we just back out of this war? Because, it sucks and we're not going to win anyway. So, yeah, I said, well, I have to do them anyway because I have to provide an example, don't I? Yes, I do. So, but the thing is, that's what's going to happen. We're going to have a day skip. The next episode in this series is going to be 3 days from now, not 2 days from now. But I will have that testing video. It's going to have Shork in it. It's going to have Dungeon Master in it. It's going to have Mercurius in it, Flash. So we're gonna work on the Inheritor. He's going to be in the next one, probably Gakora 2. And we'll see about the last spot. I still haven't done the horse. Maybe the horse is going to be in there too. So that's what's going to happen. Yeah, war, probably not going very well. I looked earlier. I'll get all my attacks in, but I'm not going to like it. All right, yeah, they're leading. And as I said, when you have a situation where you're allowed to do double attacks and yet you're still facing a really tough team, and you can just look down. It's telling me, here, number 22, and this is what number 22 is. Right there. There's what number 22 is. Yeah, it really kind of sucks, doesn't it? All right, let's just check something out here. All right, so I'm wondering 6580. Okay, not 6580. Okay, he's next. All right, it looks like Jack's going first. So I did win my 2 matches earlier. It's just that I think one of them was number 28. It's like that. All right, let's go. We have a combo. I forget what the combo is. I think the reason you're seeing Jack in there is because they don't do it very often. They put in the generic legendary. So my other team has Tara in it. So I am able to get a speed advantage because of them. It's just, yeah, these guys are kind of a big problem here. So let's just hope that we can win. All right, let's see. All right, obviously I'm going to do Glacial Snowstorm. They're all hardened. Who am I desperately not want to attack? This is hard because I don't want any of them attacking. Scrap Warrior will blind all of us. Brutgar will just kill us. And the guy in the front will do terrible things to us. I'm gonna pick the Minotaur. Okay, we got all the freezes down though. Oh wow, he resisted the stamina drain. Did I use the right skill? I don't know. That's a good question. Did I use the right skill? All right, we'll just do this. Okay, don't resist. Don't resist, you in the front. Okay. You guys are just getting your stamina. Devastate! Okay, well, he'll be dead. That'll be okay. Deals massive metal damage to all enemies. May make targets bleed. Don't miss him in the front, please. Don't miss him in the front. Thank you. He didn't miss anybody. They're all bleeding. Okay, you guys have max stamina. You do realize that, right? Just thought I'd mention that. Okay, now that's a problem. Yeah. Yeah, I got the right one down. He resisted the stamina drain. All right, well, let's hope that we can freeze him one more time. That would be really awesome. Yeah, okay, we're doing pretty good here. I am going to have to do something about that guy up there. Is he bleeding? Okay, this is really very good. We've gotten so lucky in this fight. Yeah, I mean, just face it, so very lucky. Yeah, I can't even imagine how that's very rare. But hey, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so that one turned out all right. That one turned out all right. Let's see. Okay, this one's been attacked a lot, which means I'm not going to do it, but I'm just curious. Yeah, it's not too heavy in the speed. There's a lot of speed up the line. Believe me, there's a lot of speed up the line. Not as much there. You start to see it. Oh, yeah, right there. See the General Teddies over there? Ooh, that's ugly. This one's got 24. It's also extremely dangerous, but then the last one was dangerous too. All right, let's. I didn't look at the. All right, what do we have here? We have spirits, we have metal, and we have a straight legendary. So this is what I did for the first fight. I'm going to use General Teddy's. I'm going to use. Where is she? Her, and then I think basically I used Bowser for this. Yeah, Bowser. Excuse Bowser. I got lucky on the first one, too, because what happened was when his turn came up, he did his ultimate, which gave him triple damage and an extra turn. So I hadn't used his big stunning attack yet, so it killed most of them. And it stunned the only one who was surviving. So that worked out really well. This, I don't know. We'll have to say. Okay, we know Tara's going first. That's the thing about it is. The thing is, they are going to be able to use special skills, and that could be a problem. Yeah, they all kind of have really. I think he blows himself up though. I think the rabbit blows himself up and somebody else. So I don't know Scrap Warrior, but I'm sure it's really a pain. I do know Tempest. Tempest is very ugly. All right, so let's just take some stamina away. Okay. Oh yeah, the one that I mentioned by name. Yeah. Blinding and fire and damage and oh yeah, ugly. Okay, well unfortunately he has to waste a turn here, doesn't he? Because he has to get rid of this stuff. Yep. Which means they're gonna get a chance to do ugly things to us. Alright, let's think. Bleeding. Wait a minute, that's metal. Yeah, everything. Oh, actually this one here. Because I was doing weak damage down here. Alright, sunburn. We'll go with the sunburn. As soon as they start emptying on us, we're in a lot of trouble, though. And you're going to charge. And now we're going to start getting abused here. That could have been a lot worse. Okay, that we didn't have to worry about the bunny. I have to do something about the bunny, though, right now. Hoping I can get a free... Oh, I could kill the Tempest. I gotta get rid of the bunny. Because he's gonna have all kinds of ugly control stuff. Okay, now you're gonna probably blind it. Yep, he's doing the blinding. Except he missed. He missed everybody? Well, he didn't hit Bowser, that's for sure. Okay, so can we get some stuns down and some death on that... You missed the one guy you could have killed. Okay, that's fine. You got the other two stuns down, and the other two stuns are kind of ugly. Alright, we'll do this one. What? Oh, were you blind? I don't... Blindness lasts for 2 rounds. Why did you miss everybody? Okay, well, we know the guys in the back are dead already because they have sunburn on and they're stunned, so they're going to be dead. Stabby, stabby? Okay, and they're dead. Okay, and we're going to charge. And then the rabbit dies. Okay, I got very lucky. I got very lucky with my attacks. I've actually gotten all my coins so far, but I mean, they're very strong. You can just look at these teams and see they're very strong. The farther you go up, the more ugly it gets. You see the 10s and stuff like that, and then it just turns into all speed. It's all kind of luck. Actually, that one there is probably one I'm going to remember. That's probably one. That's probably the reason it has half left. I suppose the only good thing about it is that those ones that have teams like this, they do have 30 to get, but you know they're going to win anyway. They're going to win. So yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that maybe. Well, there's two reasons for changing the start time. One, it's around noon, which going into summer is a real pain because it's just going to continue to drift. And the other thing is I'm hoping that if we go early in the morning, we'll get teams that are better matches for us. Because I got to tell you, I don't even remember the last time we won. I really don't. I don't remember the last time he won. And it just looks so very nice, doesn't it? It just looks very nice. They did a nice job with that. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Okay, so anyway, right. Time for some PvP. Because it's time for PvP, of course. Alright, so let's go on in here. And, okay. Hey, guys, don't lose. Got it? Alright, I'm going to have to start paying attention to that because I do want to get into Gold 1. Alright, so let's change team. Alright, so let's begin with your teams. Okay, so team number 1 was suggested by Monster Legends 88. And Monster Legends 88 wanted to see. There was a lot of repetition in terms of individuals. So, yeah, just so you know. There was a lot of... If you wonder why your team wasn't picked, you might want to see whether or not your guys showed up here. Matter of fact, the last person was actually kind of... Let's put it this way, what they did actually helped them get chosen. But anyway, let's deal with Monster Legend 88's team first. Because the first member of his team is in the light. For some reason. Because after all, he is a criminal mastermind. Who is part of evil legions. How does that work? How do you be light and yet in evil legions? I don't know. Anyway, our next member is somebody we just saw in war a moment ago. And he was very successful, except, of course, he's on defense right now, and I completely forgot about that. Who is... Okay, I need to throw somebody in there. I don't think... Okay, partial spoiler here, but, okay. Oh, I was going to put him in there, but, you know, the thing about it is that he's already... on that team, and I forgot to take him out. All right, let's see. I'm thinking in terms of very temporarily. Why don't we throw Caven Fish in? All right, so let's go back to the attack team. Yeah, Melvin's already there. All right, so anyway, spoiler alert, we have Jack up next. And then for our final spot, we have, going over to Thunder, we have Alex. All right, so let's see what we can do. We have a lot of speed there. We have a lot of denial there. Maybe a little bit too much. Alright, so we'll use Al for appropriate reasons there. Let's see. Who do I want to attack? I do not want to attack the one on the left. I'd rather not attack the one at the middle. We can do that one. Especially consider two of them are water. Speed, speed, speed. I'm pretty sure Jack's got the advantage. Al might have the advantage too. He does indeed. Alright. Okay, the only one over there who is hardened... Oh, wait a minute. Caven Fish is immune to freezing. So I have to use the stamina drain on him. Okay, yeah, leave him alone already. Okay, so we're gonna target Caven Fish to take his stamina away. And good, he didn't resist it. And more good, the other two are frozen. Okay, and we're going to use an unpaid loan, of course. Normally I would go for the stuns here, but yeah, Thunder. Just, you know, Thunder. Water doesn't like Thunder. Wow, that slows the game down so much. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Well, we have freezing, of course, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, I got the two guys I could get. So it's all up to you, Al. He's got a vendetta against them. I'm pretty sure you're dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you're dead. You have 140 health left, you have sunburn, you have freezing, you're... Yeah, I'm just gonna finish you off. Alright, team number 1 was successful. Let's face it, very strong too, right? Now let's do a spin. Okay, what? Oh, we're doing that again, are we? Okay. Yeah, you know what? Something's been going on with my, Okay, hold on a minute. Faster! Okay, so this is going to be a pain now. Okay, something's been going on with this emulator. It's been doing weird stuff in terms of the macros, so I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, I got a ruin. So I'm just going to have to do this the raw primitive way. Luckily, it's this game, and that's the only macro I actually use. Alright, so let's go in and go for the next team. Our second team was suggested by Jonathan Van Well. And even though Jonathan did suggest 3 teams, 2 of them had individuals who had been chosen already, and they had to have been in the first team, actually. In other words, I think one team had Alex and the other... No, one team had Big Al and the other one had Jack. So, I wasn't quite sure about this one, because you might see the problem when we do it, but we're going to try it anyway. Alright, so let's go with Jonathan's team here. Alright, the first individual in this team is going to be Ozzy. The next individual is going to be Tara, which is the reason I didn't choose her for defense, by the way. And finally, the last individual is going to be, over here, Walter. Alright, now my issue here is there's no damage dealer. I mean, we have denial, we have a couple forms of denial here, and we have a support person, but we don't really have damage. And I try to avoid that, because, you know, it could make fights go on for a very long time. But we're gonna risk it. And who are we gonna risk this on? I'm thinking we do the team on the left. Pardon me. No, not the one on the right. That could go badly. We're gonna do the one on the left, and hope things go well. Alright, let's, speed shouldn't be a problem. Extra health is kind of a problem, though. Yeah, extra health is kind of a problem, because we're going to have problems killing them as it is. We're going to be dependent on Walter's fire dot. Except, of course, yeah, Lord Malthus is immune to burning, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Okay, well, we're going to do this. Alright, I'm going to try for the stuns, because why not? I mean, if I do manage to stun all of them, then they'll have 2 rounds where they can't do anything, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to go for the stuns. Okay, that worked out really well. Okay, now, what do we have here? We have this one here, which burns all of them, which is a good thing. It won't hurt Lord Malthus, though. I'm wondering if we should buff before that. We do have another round to work with. That's what I'm thinking. Of course, I want them burning. Alright, I'm just going to burn him. I'm going to burn him. Except him, of course. Okay, and you're going to charge. Alright. Okay, let's think about this for a moment. I'm thinking a Mega Stun, and I'm thinking... Lord Malthus has the most health, so that's who I'm going to Mega Stun. Unless, of course, he was immune to stun, in which case I just completely wasted that. I'm going to buff. I was going to buff because we're all going to go before they do. I was hoping that he wouldn't do his special. Alright, so what do we have here? Heavy dark damage to one individual. Applies immunity to blind to us. It nearly kills the Lord Malthus. It does. It nearly kills the Lord Malthus, but nearly doesn't really help here. Massive fire damage to one enemy. That actually gets rid of him up above. I like that idea. He's a little harder to kill. Okay, we're going with stabby stabby freeze here. Can we just get rid of you? Yeah, I would really like to just get rid of you. One target. Oh. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so... And then there were two. Stabby, stabby. Actually, hold it a minute. Should I... No stamina. I need to charge. She'll be able to do stamina devours next round. Is that all you got? Okay, it's all you got. Alright, stamina devours. And he's still on fire. He's still on fire. And bump on the head. Alright. Team number 2 was successful. Except, of course, for Walter. He had to leave quickly. Oh, now I have to do this. I'm doing this by whipping my mouse across the screen. Ugh. Yeah, they've been doing something with the macros. You know what it was? The macros were appearing on the screen, and I'd have to do up to the thing and bring it back. You know, it was a real pain. And I should have realized something was wrong when they didn't appear on the screen. I didn't realize that it was broken, so that's kind of a pain. All right, so let's forget about that, and let's talk about team number 3. Team number 3 was suggested by Mother Canada's son. And Mother Canada's son wanted to see... I'm going to start with water. And throw in... Kami. Next, we're going with... Stan. And finally, we're going with... Yeah, this might be a little bit stepping on toes here. So we'll see how it works out. He's got some other stuff. We got Fido. All right. Now, as the trophy count gets up, it becomes harder to find individuals. And if you think I'm going to fight 3 Nemesis creatures, even though they're all 100, you're wrong. No. Not doing that. We're going to hit refresh. Up the middle, we can do that. We can do that, I think. I mean, it really depends on how much that that Hackster has on him. He's also got a Nishan's Pet, too. Nishan's Pet is immune to possession, but Kami's got a specialty of using 2 things, right? It really depends on how much speed they have. If they have a lot of speed, we're in a lot of trouble. I do believe... Okay, it's going to be a little bit on the close side there. Okay, so here, hold it a second. 6230 for him. Him is not a problem. Houston, we have a problem. We have a very big problem. All right, that's... What were you immune to? You're hardened. Okay, he won't get... if he uses the possession, he won't get the Nishan's Pet. He won't get Fido. All right, let's see what happens. Of the things you could have done, I accept that. Let's think about this. I might as well strategically do this. Okay, unfortunately, he's blind. Do you have anything... Removes all negative status effects to ally team. Alright, I have to do this one. Alright. It's useful, but I mean... He actually hit all 3 of them. He was blind, wasn't he? Because I would have used Fire Cursed if I thought he was going to hit. Okay, that was very quiet. Yeah, you know, I just possessed him. But you know what? I have to do this. Because I have to have control of the situation here. I absolutely cannot allow the Minotaur to act. He'll kill us. We have enough health, lack of health, that he can do some one-shotting. And I don't want that. Let's see. What about this? Can we... Oh, we never hit you. So why don't we just kill you? And speaking of killing... It could have worked out badly. I mean, if he had done Soul Piercer to start with and gotten a couple of us into possession, that would have been a lot different. Especially Kami. If he'd gotten Kami under possession, that would have been a big problem. Alright. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I have got to fix that. Alright. And there we go. Okay, so let's just step out. Let's walk over to here. Let's sub here. Let's get another attack, and let's go do another attack, because I have a fourth team. Our fourth team was suggested by Andrew Games. Andrew's a returning veteran. Andrew actually did something, considering his teams, it was actually kind of smart. He gave me an option for each slot, which worked out well because two of them had been chosen already. So this is the combo that I went with. Andrew's team starts with, where is here? We're going with Biddy, and next we're going with Soggy, and then finally we're going with, he is Sparta. Alright, so that was the team. There was an option for each slot, as I said, except for the first one. The first one was Melvin or Biddy, and I wanted to use Biddy. The other ones, I didn't have a choice because I'd chosen them already for other teams. All right, let's take a look around. All right, now, obviously, Biddy is going to be going with possession, so I think that the team on the right would be a big problem. Actually, I think all of them are a problem, so I'm just going to do a refresh here. I want to give them a chance here, right? We could go up the middle. There's no actual real denial there except for the Crowton, and Crowton is very susceptible to, especially if he uses the freeze. That could really work out well. Of course, he's going to be very fast. All right, well, let's just go on in and see. Okay, no, actually, I clicked the wrong button. I missed that one. All right, so what do we got here? We don't have speed that will do anything. Actually, he doesn't even have stamina. So he couldn't use the big freeze anyway. Alright. Which means he probably has 0 cooldown stuff. Alright, let's go. Okay. Well, you guys over there now work for me. Actually, they all do work for me. Feel free to play among yourselves now. Dots. Think dots. No, don't do triple. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. I wanted to do dots to everybody. And you, don't buff. Don't buff. Don't buff. Nobody likes the kitty cat. Alright, let's think about this. Freezing will not work on 2 of them. Does it at least do damage? It will kill him up above, so it's worth doing. Yeah, you know why? It is worth doing. Let's do this. Except, of course, the guy in the front resisted it. Alright, I was kind of hoping to 2-shot the him down here. Who do I want dead? All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit the old frosty dude with this one. I'm going to kill the other guy. All right, yeah, I'm going to kill him. The worst he's going to do is freeze one of my guys and give him Reaper. All right, that's assuming he doesn't actually work for me, which he does. Feel free to freeze yourself and give Reaper. Just don't buff. Don't buff. Okay, you did that. That was awesome. That was awesome. But don't worry, it won't come to that. We're not going to wait for that to happen. Boom on the head. Okay, all teams won today. Excellent. That gets me closer to gold 1. Yes, it does. All right, so let's... oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. I keep hitting the keys. Nice spin. Excellent. I have to fix that. All right, so anyway, ruin, damage ruin. That's not so bad. And I think that's going to be it. Yeah, I just can't get over it. That looks really nice, doesn't it? Now, if only there was a new island over here and we were allowed to make more habitats. They didn't change that, did they? Habitats? No, 90 of 90. Okay. Could you put a couple more notches there? People are telling me, hey, you know, you can remove these decorations and stuff. Yeah, but the problem is that they won't let me make any more. I am making progress in getting rid of darkness creatures, so I probably will be able to get rid of one of those habitats fairly soon. If I don't have space, I may put one there and put darkness ones there, you know, like Grim and all the guys. So we'll see what happens with that. Maybe I'll put, actually, can I do that? Put Barbados and the Inheritor in the same place and let them duke it out amongst themselves. That sounds interesting. Put a bunch of bosses there. Put Big Al there, too. And does Gangsterosaurus count as a boss? I don't know. Anyway, that, I think, is going to do for now. Now, remember, there's going to be a day skip, but you will get a video. You will get a video in 2 days. It's going to be that testing video that I've been putting off for so long. I'm going to have to do another one not too long after that because I do have a lot of guys that need to be up to 100. But I want to do it the right way. Anyway, I think that's going to be it. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.